Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for a moment of silence.
Hello Raiders, I'm Caleb with Raider Nation News, and here are some important announcements. Everybody knows that Valentine's Day is about love, and if you're like me, then you want to express your love for poetry. The Raider Writing Center will be hosting a virtual poetry event on Friday, February 12th, and if you're interested in participating, then make a video of yourself reciting the poem that you created and send it to the email down below. Make sure your poems are colder than Robert Frost. Today, we will be continuing our celebration of highlighting a counselor a day. The spotlight today is on Mr. Grissom, who oversees students with the last name ROV through Z. His life's motive is people don't care about how much you know until they know about how much you care. He became a school counselor because he wanted to make a positive impact in the lives of students, especially those who need that extra boost of confidence. He is a student advocate and loves giving selflessly. He attended both Fisk and Cambridge University. And one thing many people may not know about him is that he's a country boy and he loves to garden. Mr. Grissom, today we celebrate you and all that you do here at Riverwood. We will now move on to our extended portion of the show. Teachers, you can log off now from the video, or you can view it on YouTube. Thanks for watching Raider Nation News.
Hello, this is Levi Linos with the Raider Nation News. Today we have a special guest, Kyle Kennard, Riverwood Class of 2020. Without further ado, I'm going to throw this over to Kyle. Kyle, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm Kyle Kennard, defensive end at Georgia Tech, and I graduated from Riverwood with the 2020 class.
What ultimately made you pick Georgia Tech?
I chose Georgia Tech because I felt the most family-oriented vibes and the best decision for me in the long run, off the field as well.
Nice, man. I'm glad you decided to stay in the Atlanta area. So a lot of people struggle with the transition between high school and college ball. How was that for you?
The transition between high school and college football was big physically and mentally. The game is faster. It's more technical. It's more about what's in the film than it is your physical ability. It's just a big step forward from high school football.
I know this year, due to COVID, was extremely unprecedented. So I want to ask you, how big was the impact of COVID on the football team? Your toughest part? What affected you most personally?
Yeah, the impact of COVID was big as well. It was hard playing football and having to follow safety protocols, waking up an hour early for COVID tests, have to wear a mask at practice, mask after practice, have to be like social distancing. Anybody know a game of football is like, you want to be together as much as possible, but we had to be separate as much as possible. So we went in contact trace a lot.
I know you've had a lot of experiences during your freshman year at Georgia Tech, but I want to ask, what was your favorite experience on and off the field?
My first sack, definitely. That was the best experience for me on the field. You know, everybody dream of getting their first sack in college. Even if you're in high school or middle school, you dream of getting your first sack at whatever stage you're on. And my best memory off the field, probably any moment with any of my teammates. You know, I'm always having fun with them.
I'm glad you found that newfound brotherhood. What would you tell a 9th grade football player who wants to play college ball?
You got to be mature. First of all, you got to be confident. You got to be ready to work, and ain't really that much time for leisure. And when you got the time for leisure, just put in extra work. Not saying you're not gonna have fun, because like these are the best years of your life, but also you gotta know it's different from high school. It's like more of a business. So like, if you work in a job and you don't do what you're supposed to do, you get fired. It's just a simple way. If you don't do what you're supposed to do here, you might get your scholarship taken.
Appreciate you, Kyle. Good luck on your upcoming season. This is Levi Lenoz of Raider Nation News. Go Yellow Jackets.
Hi, I'm Corinne. I'm a sophomore here at Riverwood High School, and I'm with Raider Nation News. So I got the opportunity to interview one of our very own student athletes here at Riverwood, and I got to ask her a few questions about what it's like to be a student athlete and basically why she does it. So let's see what she has to say.
Hi, my name's Chloe Horwitz. I'm a junior at Riverwood High School and I've been going there since my freshman year. So I do cheer and track.
So, Chloe, what made you want to run track?
What made me want to do track was that I've always liked running and I always thought it was really cool and I wanted to do it competitively, and then some of the events in track really sparked my interest that you can't just do like running by yourself.
So, when did you start training?
I started track in 8th grade at Ridgeview Middle School and I've been doing it since, and I run by myself like out of season and days that we don't have practice.
Oh, good. So sometimes you do your own training. That's really cool. So is there any specific goal you have for track?
And I don't have like specific long-term goals that I've always wanted to like achieve, but I always just like try to do my best in PR, and I have some goals for like pole vaulting. Like there's certain heights that I want to reach by like certain times.
So my question to you is, why do you choose to be a student athlete?
And I chose to be a student athlete because I think it's something important throughout all of high school to keep you social and to keep you in shape and healthy. I think it's good to be competitive and to be with your friends while you're doing it.
Is it hard for you to balance school and track?
I don't think it's hard to balance track and school. Sometimes it can be hard when I get home from practice. I just want to be done and I don't want to do my homework or like deal with any of my other school stuff. But I've always done sports in school, so it's kind of just been a part of like getting home at 6 and then still having more school to do.
Okay, so my final question for you is, where do you see yourself in the future with track? Like, do you see yourself doing it in college or getting a scholarship?
I don't see myself having a long-term future with track. You never know, something could change before my senior year and I would always take the opportunity, but I don't see myself running track in college or getting a scholarship for it. But I'll always continue to run.
Alright, well, thank you, Chloe, for answering all of my questions. Again, I'm Corinne with Raider Nation News. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye!